Всем привет, мы продолжаем The Cat Lady. Так. Я немного подзабыл, что здесь нужно делать. То есть... Точнее, я подзабыл, на чем мы с вами остановились. Что нам сейчас нужно делать? Так. Значит, мы этой девушке отдали то, что она просила. Да, мы отдали. Так, ты мне цветы не будешь брать ни за что. Особенно хризалиды. Я вспомнил, мы взамен получили вот этот браслет, да? Ага. Написано Дженнифер Бернет. Ну и теперь, судя по всему, мы можем выбраться, да? Вот браслет, пожалуйста. Да не осмотреть. Черт. Подойди.
Sorry, ma'am, can't let you through. We'll need to see a discharge letter.
Right.
Чуваки, у меня браслет есть, покиньте. Вот. Я не могу с тобой поговорить. Отдать тебе браслет показать. Да не осмотреть. Ладно. Тебе браслет показать. Слушайте, давайте, знаете, что сделаем? Я, кажется, понимаю, что надо делать. Мне кажется, нужно вот сейчас войти в эту дверь. Так, и попробуем еще раз нажать. Так, здесь что у нас? Что с зеркалом? Нет, все нормально. Давай-ка еще раз нажмем. И представился вот N.
Someone is coming.
Будем надеяться, что она забыла, как нас зовут.
Have you rang the bell?
Что
Is there an emergency?
I'm feeling a bit woozy.
Are you really? You look fine to me.
No, I'm really not feeling well.
Fine, I'll call the doctor for you. But I can't help it if he's busy and can't get here straight away. In the meantime, I know how to make you feel better. I think it's time we give you some medication. Can you please tell me your name and your date of birth?
Anne Burton, born in 1975.
Let me just check your name band quickly.
Ну что?
Anne Burton. That's fine. I'm just going to check your name band now to confirm that. I think you got a little confused there, Miss Burton. Good job I spotted this. You wouldn't want to get the wrong medication, would you? Here's your sedative and your methadone.
Почему здесь нет
I'm sure
субтитров?
you were waiting for this, weren't you, sweetheart? I'm just going to check your name band now to confirm that. I think you got a little confused there, Miss Burton. Good job I spotted this. You wouldn't want to get the wrong medication, would you? Here's your sedative and your methadone. I'm sure you were waiting for this, weren't you, sweetheart?
Принять.
That's a good girl. Now, drink it down. You'll
Посмотрим,
feel
что
much
будет.
better.
Ну, в принципе, то же самое. По сути, вроде бы. Ну-ка, давай выйдем. Не, мне кажется, то же самое. То же самое, ничего не изменилось. Ясно. А если мы... Нет, я сюда не могу войти. Давай войдем. Плохая была идея. Ну ладно. Я просто думал, что-то изменится. Ничего.
The drugs have worn off, but I can't.
Хорошо. Так. А здесь у нас ничего такого интересного нету, да? Нет, тут все по-старому. Ну, так. Здесь есть новые диалоги?
Tell those security guys
Попробуем
to
так.
let me through right now.
I'll tell them in a minute. I just have to finish my writing first.
Да
I'm
ты
not
ничего не
kidding.
делаешь.
I want you to let me go right now.
Could you calm down, please? There's no need to be rude.
What? I'm not being.
I'll be with you in a second. We're looking after a lot of patients here, not just you. Let me finish this.
Чего закончить-то?
I can't remember what I was going to. I have to start.
Ну-ка.
Please do not touch these. They are all.
Yeah? Well, maybe you should.
If you were looking for something.
Thanks.
А и смысл тогда мне вот этот... Ну-ка. Если я вот тебе покажу браслет этот. Не могу показать. Хм. Это я тоже не могу потрогать. С вами тоже поговорить нельзя, я так понимаю, да? Не поговорить, не
Sorry, Mom, can't let
взаимодействовать.
you through. We'll need
Все замечательно.
Right.
Я понял вас. Так, что же нам делать-то? Давайте-ка еще раз осмотримся. Вот часы, что с часами? Часы сломаны. И что нам это дает?
I've already got one glove in my pocket.
А зачем тебе эти перчатки? Я что-то не понимаю. Я тоже понятия не имею, как их вообще можно использовать. На подушке использовать? Нет, вряд ли. Может, ты дверь осмотришь? Нет, ничего такого примечательного я здесь не нахожу. Ладно. Давайте вот так как-то, не знаю. Ну да, я тоже не очень понимаю. А если я включу холодную воду? Может, что-нибудь изменится? Нет, ничего не меняется. Давайте еще раз попробуем. Может, я что-нибудь неправильный диалог выбрал.
someone is.
Может быть...
Have you rang the...
Так...
I just wanted to remind you that I'm ready to go.
Oh, well. It takes time. I could lose my... I think it... Can you...
Susan
Допустим, так.
Ashworth, 24th of May, 1970.
I'm just going to check your name band now to confirm that. I think you got a little confused there, Miss Burton. Good job I spotted this. You wouldn't want to get the wrong medication, would you? I'm just going to check your name band now to confirm that. I think you got a little confused there, Miss Burton. Good job I'm just going to check your name band now to confirm that. I think you got a...
А если я нажму
Are you
отказаться?
insane? I'm not taking any medication. I'm not ill.
Okay, we are prepared for this. Jim, can you come in?
You must be.
Unfortunately, I'm going to get you'll feel hold it for me, would you?
Я что-то не понимаю. Ну, вкололи нам этот
Go
метадон, и
back to your
что?
room and rest. You'll be able...
Смысл? Вот что нам здесь нужно сделать? Вот здесь вот нельзя ничего применить вообще. Вот Ш, А. Здесь вообще ничего не применяется. То есть я не вижу здесь никакого различия между тем лекарством в кавычках и этим. Все абсолютно то же самое. Не знаю, тут ничего не юзается. Вот это вот сердце, оно тоже не юзается. Не понимаю. Честно, не понимаю. Ну-ка. Заметили? Надпись пропала. Может быть, еще раз так сделать? Ну-ка. Давай-ка выйдем и войдем обратно. Значит, мне... Давай-ка вот сейчас пройдемся до сердца и назад вернемся. Но тут, по сути, ничего не юзается. Да ничего. То же самое. Все абсолютно то же самое. Мне нечего тут. Я тоже не понимаю, как ты это все используешь здесь. Не понимаю, что дальше делать. Ладно, давай-ка. Видимо, все-таки не здесь. А где же тогда? Так, а здесь, кроме действия поспать, ничего нету. Да нет. А если я вот так сделаю? Нет. Я тоже не понимаю, как можно с кровати это использовать. Давай поспим. Хорошо. Сейчас скажет действие.
The drugs have, but I can't let them do.
Всё. понятно. Может, с цветами что-то сделать? Ну, я честно, я не вижу, что здесь можно применить. А как ты это покажешь-то, я не понимаю. Ну, я понимаю твои мысли, но я не понимаю, как мы отвлечем это.
Please do not touch the. They are.
Yeah,
If you will.
thanks.
Нам надо как-то... А может быть, вот так сказать, я случайно нажала? Вот. Может быть, это сработает? Ну-ка. Нажать.
Someone is.
Have you rang the bell?
I pressed it by mistake. Sorry.
Oh. All right. It happens, I guess. I'll see you later.
Да нет. I'm confused. I am confused. Так, что ж делать-то? Понятно, что мне надо. Что-то надо с кнопкой это сделать. Давай-ка еще раз. Я не знаю, там какой-то, видимо, что-то должно здесь быть. Ну-ка, а ты... Так как-то, может быть? Нет. Допустим. А зачем мы это делаем? Что это такое? Что ты сделала? Зачем? С какой целью? Допустим. И что? Что это вообще? Я что-то не понимаю, зачем мы это делаем. А зачем ты их засунул в перчатки? Я не понимаю. Ну-ка, давайте-ка. Нажать.
Someone is coming.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
The toilet's blocked.
What? Well, that's hardly an emergency.
It is when you need to use it urgently, like I do.
I see. Fine, I'll sort it out. Just give me a minute. It's the gloves. Again! I guess I'll have to get my hands dirty since the cleaner's called in sick.
Так. Ну, мало ли. Ладно, я пошел.
Sorry, Mom, can't let you through. We'll need to see a discharge letter from your doctor first.
Here. Are you happy now?
Yes, that seems fine. Can I just check your name band to confirm that you are indeed Anne Burton?
Oh, all right. I didn't realize you knew how to read. There you go. Can I go now?
Of course. Thank you, Mom.
Ну, конечно.
We'll see you soon.
Ага, see you soon.
No, you won't. Now get out of my way.
Все. Давайте зайдем в хранилище. Заперто. Здесь что у нас? Какой-то кабинет. Тоже заперто. Ой.
And you must be Susan Ashworth.
Ну да.
Well, perhaps I am.
Do you mind if I ask you where you're heading to?
I was just going for a little walk, stretch my legs, get some fresh air.
Ой-ой.
Give it a rest. I'm not going anywhere.
Miss Ashworth, please relax. There's been a mistake. You have been prescribed wrong medication. I apologize sincerely on behalf of my team and the hospital, but luckily we managed to spot it on time.
On time? You have no idea what I've been through?
Once again, I'm truly sorry. I promise no more drugs will be given to you. I personally guarantee you will have a good, peaceful sleep tonight, and you can be discharged in the morning.
Why can't I go tonight? I want to go now.
I'm really sorry, but we can't legally discharge suicidal patients without a full psychiatric assessment. It's too late for it now, but I promise we'll have a chat in my office first thing in the morning, okay? And then you can go home. Is that all right?
I haven't really got much choice, have I?
Now I'd like to ask you some questions about your life, Susan. You might find them very personal, but it's important that you answer me as honestly as possible.
Fine. Let's get it over with then, shall we? I'd like to go home at last.
Of course, I understand. So, Susan, let's see. Are you living alone at the moment?
I live on my own, and it suits me just fine. I don't need anyone. People mostly bore me. Sometimes they annoy me or upset me. I'm happy with how things are at the moment. I have my little bit of space, and it's my own. It's private. I'd like to keep it that way.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a waitress. I work in a cafe.
You do? Do you like it?
It's okay. I don't mind it. It's just a job.
It's important to keep busy. I'd advise you get back to work as soon as next week.
I will.
Describe to me what your mornings look like. What is the first thing you do each day?
Так.
I lie in bed, awake. Can't bring myself to open my eyes.
I see.
I'm scared of the coming day. I know already what'll happen.
And what's that, Susan?
Nothing, really. Nothing at all happens in this stupid, empty life. Sometimes I wonder why I even get dressed. What for? For who? I hardly ever get out of the flat anyway.
Would you say that you feel safer at home than outside?
Not really. I don't feel that safe at all. How can you feel safe these days anyway? You can be living next door to a murderer who'll blow your head off for a bit of fun. Local kids have set an old man on fire the other day. They filmed him as he burned to his death. I knew this woman. She slipped on a wet bathroom floor, cracked her head open, and broke a leg. She lied there bleeding for 2 days, unable to move. By the time they found her, it was already too late.
Susan, taking risks is a part of life. What do you think is missing in your life? Or rather, what is one thing that you think would make your life better?
It would be nice to have more money, I guess.
Sure, of course. Don't we all? Have you ever attended group therapy for depression or some other form of counseling?
No, I'm not sure it's a good idea. Especially the group therapy thing. I'd hate it.
You should at least give it a go first, and then decide. If you don't like it, we can think of something else, yeah?
If you insist. But I doubt it'll help.
Do you have problems sleeping?
Каждую ночь.
Every night. I take pills for that. There aren't any left now, though.
In the light of recent events, I think you should stay off those pills for a while. I suggest you drink some hot milk before bed instead. Would you describe for me how you feel at the moment?
I feel like the whole world is against me.
Do you find it hard to concentrate?
Yes, sometimes.
Do you drink alcohol, Susan?
Давайте ответим только иногда.
Only sometimes.
I'd suggest you don't consume any alcohol at all for a while. Does that sound like something you can do?
Yeah, sure. I'm not a big drinker anyway.
Sometimes when life gets too much and people feel sad or upset, they think about suicide. Do you often think about suicide?
Допустим.
Yes, I think about it often. But now, I know I can't do it. Still, it won't just go away that easily. I need more time. I need to think it through. I need to find my peace with the world, I guess.
Please, in your own words, try to explain to me, why did you really try to take your own life, Susan?
Так, это был просто внезапный порыв, ничто больше не приносило мне радости, и я хотел показать всем, как больно мне было. Давайте вот так.
Nothing was making me happy anymore. There wasn't a single thing that would bring a smile to my face. I kept thinking, won't it be better if I just disappear? I really tried to find something. Took a long bath, picked up a book, watched some television, but I just couldn't get into anything. All those things seemed like worthless distractions, and I myself felt obsolete, needless. It just would get worse and worse. By the afternoon, I realized I cried for the past 3 hours. I didn't even know I'd been crying until I went to the bathroom and saw my face in the mirror. I looked like a ghost. I looked like I was dead already, you know? And then I saw the sleeping pills. I thought, why not? And I did it.
Do you feel as if you're a burden, or that life isn't worth living?
Sometimes, when I feel really low, I used to think everyone would be happier without me. But I guess people don't really care. Besides, I live alone. Who could I be a burden to?
What makes you feel better?
Music. I play the piano when I'm feeling down. It's also a signal for the local cats that the food's there, ready for them. That's when they come over, when they hear the piano.
What makes you feel worse?
Loneliness. I wish I had someone to talk to sometimes.
And yet you seem to avoid people.
Because they're only interested in themselves.
Not all of them, surely. I'm beginning to think you are actually afraid of finding a friend, because it would force you to come out of your shell.
Call it what you like. I'll sure be glad when I find the right person someday.
Have you imagined your funeral? And how people will react to your death?
I imagined it often. I hoped people would feel guilty. But then again, probably no one would come. Mine would be one of those graves covered in weeds and dirt, stuck in the far corner of the cemetery where nobody ever goes. And sad old Susan Ashworth would get forgotten quicker than yesterday's rain. Now, when I think about it, I know that really isn't what I want.
Finally, I'd like you to tell me about Eric.
Eric?
Yes, your husband. I believe this might be important. What can you tell me about your relationship? What had happened between you two?
Отношения могу я... Не могу об этом говорить, не о чем говорить.
There's nothing to talk about.
Fine. I suppose you've opened enough for one day. Okay, one more question. This is just a formality, but I have to ask, are you going to do it again?
That's a hard one. I don't know. But hey, I've got it. The answer is no, I'm not. Thank you very much.
Excellent. We're nearly done here. There's just one more thing I must clear with you. What exactly happened last night?
Well, after I'd met you outside the ward yesterday, I went back to my room and fell asleep. I slept really well, considering what happened earlier. But then someone woke me up. It was the same nurse who was so friendly with me the first night. She said we needed to talk.
We must go, Susan. You are not safe here.
But...
Please, you must follow me. Quickly.
Чё, мне играть? Ладно.
I went after her. The ward seemed very quiet. It must have been late at night.
Hurry!
Wait for me. Tell me what's going on here. The security guys were gone. She pointed at the corridor and said,
You go first. I'll explain everything in a minute.
Ну хорошо, идем.
Susan, if we don't escape now, they're going to hurt you. Please trust me. I know a way out of here. I'll help you escape. Let's go down this corridor. I'll be right behind you.
Сюда? Пойдем.
I think I can hear someone coming.
Damn it! We can't go through there. Let's turn back, Susan. I know another way. Turn left here. We can use the maintenance lift to get us out of this place.
What are we doing on the roof? Liz! What the hell are you doing? And
Суицидиться
why is
будешь,
there
да?
blood on your clothes? Liz!
It's quicker than the stairs. And besides, all the doors are locked anyway. This is the only way out of here. The only escape. Let's both jump. It won't hurt, you'll see.
This is a bad idea. Come down and we'll talk.
I've made up my mind. I need to end this suffering now. Besides, I have no one to live for anyway. No one ever listened to me. No one ever cared.
I listened. You're a nice girl. You have your whole life ahead of you.
You listened. Did you really?
Of course I did. You talk a lot, but I've always been a good listener. I liked talking to you.
So do you remember that story then? The one I told you the other night? The one about the woman in A&E?
Не помню, честно. Она исчезла, а потом... Нет. Вот это, что ли? Попробуй.
Yeah. She smoked a cigarette and burned in bed.
Надеюсь, правильно.
Okay. You have listened. Maybe you're right. Or maybe it was just a blind guess. But I must jump anyway. I have no choice.
Wait! Please stop and think for a second.
Did you not hear what I said? I have no choice.
Yes, you do! You can choose to come back inside with me, and we'll just forget this like it never happened, okay?
Do you remember that other thing I told you? I'm sure I told you about my flatmates. Did I tell you what one of them does for a living? I bet you don't remember that.
She's a stripper.
Yes. Or at least that's what I think she is. You've listened. I just wish other people did.
I'm sure they do. It can't be that bad.
What do you know? Why do you care anyway?
I don't want you to make the same mistake I did.
I thought you of all people knew how it feels. When you're trapped, and you can't trust anyone.
Look, I'm sure there must be someone who cares about you.
My colleagues don't care, my family don't care, even my fucking boyfriend never cared. He said he needed to go find himself. Did I tell you when he broke up with me?
On Valentine's Day.
Yes. Valentine's Day. You and I could have been good friends, you know. You really listened to everything I said after all. I'll be back. When you need help, I'll be there, Susan. But right now, it's time for me to let go.
No! After that, I went back. I tried telling people about Liz, but they all thought I was crazy again and didn't believe me.
And you were absolutely sure you saw Liz jump off this building?
You know, it doesn't matter. I just want to finish this and get some fresh air.
Susan, I know Liz well. She wouldn't do something like that. As a matter of fact, I saw her this morning. She's fine. I'd like you to come with me and see her. Say hi. Make sure she's alright.
Stop treating me like I'm crazy. Fine, I'll go. I don't even care that much anyway. The door is locked?
I plan ahead, Susan. I had a feeling in my gut, and my gut's never wrong. I feel like I really got to know you, though. I'm very sorry you've had such a difficult life. I like your green eyes and your sleek cheekbones. You're a clever girl, Susan, but the sadness has poisoned you for too long. There is no coming back from it. For what it's worth, I would have let you go if it wasn't for Liz.
Я не понял. Не понимаю.
Where am I?
Так, давайте на этом закончим. Уже. Сохранить. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Увидимся в следующем серии прохождению игры The Cat Lady. Всем пока.